What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more Moonlight Sculptor. And real quick before I get into today's video, which is about fishing, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. And we are getting quite a bit of views on the Moonlight Sculptor videos, and I want to thank you guys for that. That being said, about 80% of you guys are not subscribed. It would help me out tremendously if you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you can, put a like down below, put a comment, anything. Let me know what else you want to see in videos. And all that stuff will help me in the YouTube algorithm. So again, thank you guys for all the support, and let's get right into it. So what I want to talk to you about today is fishing and why it's so important, and what I've been doing and how it's been helping me. And we're going to open some crystallizations. I have over 200. So fishing, why is it important? It is important because of one specific thing. Well, I guess in general it could be important either way, but one specific thing that makes it kind of OP is the seahorse. The seahorse is very important. There are only 2 maps where you can get the seahorse. So I'll pull up the map real quick. And the Livius Mountains, which you can see on the list of obtainable by fishing, we have the seahorse, which is considered a loot item. It's not considered a food, which means you can use it in place of blue loot. And on this map, I generally sometimes will fish in one of these spots down here, or I've kind of been liking this area over here to the right. So that's one spot. Another spot, which I didn't necessarily, I felt like the rate was kind of low, but I guess I don't really technically know for sure. But you can also get them from northern SERRABORG Castle. And down in this area, there are some spots. There's actually one safe spot down here by an NPC. You can stand like right behind the NPC and kind of fish over the rock. I did that a little bit, but the seahorse rate just felt a little bit lower than the other location. And I mean, I don't know if that was for real, guys. I don't have like a real huge sample of that, but either way, seahorse is obtainable on here as well. And I stick my fishing there pretty much all the time. The reason why you see me fishing right here is because sometimes if I'm just in between stuff, I'll just, I'll be at my home and I just come out here and fish for a little bit, because you do get a surplus of the seahorse. And while I say surplus, you kind of don't, because it is very important with the seahorses that you want to, eventually you can use those to level up your sculptures as well. So you can use up all the seahorses, so it's not really a surplus per se, but it's a surplus in terms of making crystallizations at the alchemy. Which brings me to the next point. What do you use fish for? Well, you do use a few fish for my food, just to make some easy food sometimes if I need it, but majority of the fish will go toward alchemy, and we'll go do that in a minute. So real quick, just to cover on fishing, based on what I understand, is attack speed does affect fishing. If you want to have your potions going during that, as you can see, I got like 700 or some out of these potions. And what you can do is you can put on semi-auto and turn that on, and that will go ahead and keep your pots going and your food if you want your food going, which I guess you don't really need that. But your pots will keep going while you are fishing. So that's, I didn't know that until recently. So that is a good detail to note. Now, anything else you can do to speed up your attack? I believe you're supposed to actually unequip your weapon to get a little bit faster attack speed. So in general, you want to increase your attack speed to increase your fishing rate. I honestly haven't been maxed that, so I'm not really necessarily too worried about it, but it'll help. I mean, any extra fish you can get will help. So now let me talk about the crafting. So here's the important piece, where you can make money, but more importantly, where you can get a lot of loot that you need for yourself. Like a lot of the loot that you can get in the raids, like the Anubis hearts and things like that, you can get that from fishing at a much faster rate. Now, if you're one of those people that's trying to max your XP and go and XP grind, go for it. I'm not one that's really technically concerned with that right now. I know there's some people out there that just like to grind. You can also do this on alts and make some money, and it's a little bit harder to funnel it back and forth, but it's an option. I'm not doing any alts right now, but I probably should be. So before we get into the crafting, there's a very important thing you want to have, and I talked about this in another video, is crafting success. So right now I'm going to take off my gold sculptures, and I'm going to put on my crafting sculptures. And it's that one, this one, and this one. So why are these important? You want to do anything you can to get your crafting success up. The reason why is if you proc that success, you can get a duplicate item of whatever you created. It doesn't work on every last little thing in crafting, but it works on most things. Like I wish it worked on like the major essence and things like that, but it doesn't. But for all your catalysts and your magic crystallizations, it's going to proc extra on that, which is why we do this. You want to maximize this. This is why I've been going for the ring in the novice training hall. So that's the one other item I know of that can help increase your rate, besides actually leveling up the crafting itself, which I'll show you that in a minute. But there's this heroic ring, which gives you a chance for crafting success plus 5%. And as you know, you can wear 2 rings, so you can get on 2 of these. And you can get this from the boss in the lesser brawl, in the novice training hall, which is the boss of the lesser brawl dummy. So far I've ran that dungeon probably close to 25-30 times, and I have not received a drop yet. I do know someone who ran the level 200 one and got it within a couple tries. So it is possible I go ahead and hold off on that until I can run that level 200 dungeon. I don't know when that'll be, but right now I'm not having much luck. So I might give it another 5 runs or so and see if I get lucky, but I don't know. So as you can see, I have my crafting success sculpture set on. So now I am going to go, do I need to do anything else? No, I'm going to go to the guild hideout. This is where I do all my business, because you just got all the crafting stuff in one place, so why not? So I like to go here to, you know, I manage my sculptures and all that stuff before I go into the guild dungeon. And any kind of crafting stuff I need to do, I just come in here and do it. You can buy stuff from the NPCs. There's a few items that you can't get in here. Like I noticed, like I needed to make my salmon, my cooked salmon, and I couldn't get the olive oil in this area. I did have to go to Baron to get that. So, but most cases you can get everything here. So unfortunately, I don't have the ring yet. But most of what you're going to do with fishing is going to be at the alchemy table. Now I've been doing some random fishing, so I have a little bit I can do here just to show you. You know, first thing you're going to make is all of your lesser catalysts. So here I have some fish. I'm going to throw all these in here. Now I can craft 100. As you can see here, I have a 27% success rate, or a chance for great success. That's a combination of the sculptures that I have, which I do want to get those to gold, which will give me another 2%. And I also want those rings. With the gold sculptures and the rings, I could be up to 20 or 39%, which would be insane. And we'll talk about in a minute why that's so important. So right here you can see I have level 15, so I'm maxed out, and that's why I'm at 27%. I got 12% from the sculptures, 15% from the level 15. So now when I craft this, you can see I'm crafting 100. I hit max and I hit craft. And boom, I got 31 extra lesser catalysts. That's a big deal. So, you know, I procced a little bit better than my 27% chance. I can do 35 more here. Let's see how many we get. And we got 39. I think I was a little short on that one, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't know if I got any bigger fish here. Yeah, I do have some green fish to make for the catalyst here. I can only make 9 of these. Let's see if we can proc any more. We got 10. Not too bad. Now what you do want to do, which I guess is easier if I just click on one. What was it? Material. Here we go. Is for your lesser catalyst, you want to make your intermediate catalyst. So I can do 17 more here. That'll give me 21. Nice. And I'll go ahead and make my blue ones while I'm here. Oops. Throw all my blue fish in here. I can make 5. It's only gonna give me 5. Didn't proc anything there. I do not exchange the green ones into blue ones. That's not worth it in my opinion. So now, what do you want to focus on? You want to focus on your rare magic crystallization and your heroic magic crystallization. Why are we doing the heroic magic crystallization? Well, because of the great success. You can duplicate your purple loot. So what you want to do is put in your ones that you don't necessarily need, or the ones that are lower value, and you can possibly duplicate them. We're going to get to that after we open up our rare ones. So now, as you can see, you need a rare loot to put in for the rare magic crystallization. So I'm going to put in my seahorses. This is what you're going to use as loot. You end up with more than what you need for the crystallizations. I'm going to put the max. I can make 17 more of these. Craft, boom, turns into 20 more loot. So like I said, we're gonna come back to the heroic in a minute. So now we look in my bag, under usable. I'm now up to 237 rare magic crystallizations. If we go to the chance info on here, mostly you're gonna get blue loot, but you have, let's see here, Ripley's. We start right here at Ripley's and go down. We have a total of, let's see, that's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10% chance of a purple loot. So that's pretty darn good, meaning 1 out of every 10 would be a purple loot. Let's say I have, so if you look at here, I should end up somewhere around 23 purple loot. That's a lot of dungeon runs right there. Luckily now I'm averaging 2 dungeon loots per my raid, 2 raid loots per my raid runs. But again, you're not going to get the purple loot every time. So let's go ahead and get these open and see what my rate looks like. Let's see, we're looking for around 23. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna open these 10 at a time. There we go. We already got a Anubis weapon fragment. That's a nice pickup right there. And we got a spear claw. These unfortunately are getting a little bit flooded now, so I'm not seeing them sell as often, but who knows, maybe we'll be able to sell 1 or 2 so we can make a little money off that. But that's a good pool. This is a good pool. So we're at 1 so far, and this one's gonna be a bit of a dud. We got another spear, and we got 2 Ripley's tokens. I will take that. So we're up to 3 purple loot. And another 10. We're gonna get a dud. So then 3, 4, 5 purple loot we're up to now. We're doing good. These roaring soulstones are pretty good as well. People need those. They sell pretty good. So what I say I was at? Man, I'm not even keeping up. Is it 7? It was 1 and 2 is 3, 5. Maybe I'm at 5. 5 or 6, something like that. I'm not even good at keeping up. Alright. We'll say we're at 5. So that's 7. We got a nice twisted heart there. Another roaring soulstone. 7, 8. And we'll keep it going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, another weapon fragment, 17, another spear, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26. Now it could be 27. Anyway, give or take a couple. Either way, we did better than the 10% rate there. Stacked up some nice loots. We got a nice amount of Ripley's tokens. We got some Shire's Curse. I forget what these need for. The cloak. I'm probably going to make the cloak, so I might need to hold on to the and the earrings. I'm going to hold on to my Shire's Curse. I need to see what I can use for the next crystallization. Show you how we're going to duplicate this loot even more. So we need this for plated. Oh, we need this for the armor. I think I need this for another ring. Yeah. So we're going to use up our barbells, which I'm not making these sculptures yet, so I probably should look to see what's what, but I'm going to use those. Dracovex. See, I can't get these from the crystallizations, I don't think. From the blue crystallizations. So I might need to just hold on to these for now. The leash, mountain ghost, armor, golden. I don't know what these do yet. I probably need to look them up. What do I need accessories for? Magic hat gloves, armor. So I need that for armor. Claw are kind of decently priced. It's the robe. So I probably need to keep my claws. So far we're getting rid of the barbell things. Cloak for the Shire's Empty Darkness. Don't want to get rid of them. Murky Orb. I think the Murky Orb I'm gonna go ahead. So this is 3 and 3, that's 6. Weapon Fragment. I need those. So we're gonna get rid of this, and then we'll probably do the rest in release tokens just because that is a cheaper thing. I can buy those back, or I'll probably get some more. So all right, let's go ahead and see if we can duplicate some of this loot. I'll show you how that works. So now with my blue fish, I made the blue catalyst, and for every 8 catalysts I can make an heroic magic crystallization. So was it this one? Crap, man, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was. Either way, I'm not too stressing it. We can get rid of those, and we'll do the rest of these. I don't know how many of these I can even do. We can do 14. So we need to do 3, 3 is 6. So we're gonna do 8 of these, just to make sure it uses the right thing here. There we go. So 14. So now we're gonna see what we can proc on the 27% chance. Can we get another 3 at least? So 17. Boom. Oh, we got 19. Okay, so there we go. We went from 14 to 19. We got 5 more purple loot. But there's a catch to this. Let me show you. The other reason why you want to do these is if you look in here, you have a 0.001% chance of getting the materials you need to craft your gear. So, you know, you're going to get a random piece, but the chance is there. Now, what I did want to follow up on was I talked about JAHAV'S stuff, and as you can see, that's not in here. You can't actually get that. So you do want to make sure you're using stuff that you can get back. Like, so something like these ears, like I need to save those up because I can't get them any other way right now. So either way, let's go ahead and open up these crystallizations. We're going to do 10 and then 9. And let's see if we can hit that 0.001 chance. And if so, I'm going to go get a lottery ticket. Play the lottery. We got some Anubis Twisted Hearts there. I will take that. And as you can see here, we got some of our orbs back. We got a Ripley's token back. We got a barbell back. Another token, or got our barbells. But either way, we ended up with more loot. Didn't hit that 0.001% chance. Wasn't really thinking I would. But you can see I got 25 of Shire's Curse. All this was mostly from fishing. Like I grabbed some stuff from raids. But guys, most of this is from fishing. This is why fishing is so OP. This is why you want to do it. I have 6 claws I can sell if they get to the point where they're selling good again. Roaring soul stones. I actually think I need a few of those. I need to do some crafting. But whatever I don't need there, those sell pretty good. My seahorses, when I have extra seahorses, I can feed those to my sculptures. And what else do we have in here that I wanted to touch on? I think that's it. Now some of these, like these beaks and stuff, I can use to knock out some of these daily quests. If you haven't unlocked your likability on your class's NPC, you can go ahead and do that with these seahorses. As you can see, so many uses here for fishing. Other than that, you're having to like buy the blue loot to feed that. You know, a lot of this stuff permafrost used for sculptures. So there you go. That is why fishing is important. I told you the areas to fish in. I showed you what you do with the fish. I don't know what else you want me to do. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to show. I probably should have took some notes, but I believe that was it. Important thing is you want to fish where you can get seahorses, which is those 2 areas I said earlier in the video. Make sure your crafting success is as high as you can get it. Make those sculptures and make them purple. Just keep making them over and over again until you get the purple. And if you want to go for that ring, I told you about that. You could try running that dungeon, especially right now during the event. And I made another video on that if you want to check that out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. This is what I've been doing. If it helped you and you learned something, let me know down in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next one.